Huzzah! Hey, it's Thursday, and if it's Thursday, actually, it ain't if it's Thursday because it ain't all year. We wish football was all year round, but hey, first Thursday night post-game show of the year, official in the books. Cowboys suck, and let's go.
Hey,
I am half of.
Can I just ask one thing real quick? Like, why is it every time my team plays in primetime, there's got to be an hour or so rain delay, and I have to wait till tomorrow for the game to end?
I don't know. I thought that privilege was strictly reserved for the 49ers. That's what I thought. But, you know, I
that happened to us last year. That happened to us last year, too, in the Steelers game. So,
but it is what it is. I am half of the world's most dangerous podcast crew. That is Bobby G and Wildcard Martin. Today, we're joined by our favorite Cowboy, Mr. AP, Alan Perales. What up, bro? What up, both of y'all, man? What up, Wildcard? What up? Hey, football. I'm flustered. Football is back. Yeah. My fantasy team got 20 points tonight. Let's go, Saquon. Yeah. How we doing tonight, fellas?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. I don't know about AP. I mean, to be honest, once we break down the game, he actually shouldn't feel that bad. He should actually feel good about his squad. Well, at least against NFC East teams because they're familiar with each other. I don't know about the rest of the league, but no, I'm feeling good, feeling great. But yeah, good to see y'all fellas, man. You doing all right, AP? You good?
I'm good. You know, I'm about 5 eggnogs in, but I'm good.
Damn, eggnog already.
Eggnog.
No, we didn't even
follow. That's the thing. That's the thing. I was telling Bobby this before we went live. Is every Eagles Cowboys game, especially from like when Dak became a rookie to like the COVID year, every time we played Philadelphia, it's always a one score, come down to the end of the game. Last team has the ball, wins. Sometimes it goes to overtime. This is the game that drives me to drink, and now it's back. So, thanks, guys.
And before we get into the realness, that is Thursday Night Football. Everybody, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Just do us one really, really, really quick favor. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and turn your notifications on so you know the next time we are here talking Thursday Night Football, which is every Thursday night, directly after Thursday Night Football. And according to the schedule, man, we got a decent slate. Honestly, it turned into a decent guy. Delays always mess everything up, though. The delay really killed the momentum of the game. But before we really get into that, I got one shout out I want to give. Before we get into the matchup, since week 1 is officially kicked off, and especially it counts tonight because we saw 2 of them in action. 32 teams in NFL, 16 teams have African American quarterbacks starting. That's half the league, first time in NFL history. And once upon a time, weren't allowed to play the position. Once upon a time, thought not to be as have the intellect or the smarts to play the position. And look at us now, we've come a long way, including the reigning Super Bowl MVP. So, put that in the
Question, Joe. Does Spencer Rattler count as a quarterback, though?
Man,
does he count as a quarterback?
Easy, don't do that, bro.
Yeah,
that ain't his fault. That ain't his fault.
Hey, I actually hope, as somebody who saw him here for a couple of years here in Norman, I actually do hope he does well. Like, I'm rooting for the guy. I hope he proves all the doubters wrong.
Hey, we'll see what happens with Kellen Moore. But Bobby, to that point that you said, there was a point that black quarterbacks weren't thought not to be even intelligent enough to play quarterback. We're going as far as Lamar Jackson in 2019 as one of the last few quarterbacks they tried to transfer to another position, at least known about. It's been known that they tried to switch Lamar Jackson. The other quarterbacks, I haven't heard any kind of chatter or talk or why they didn't bother to change him. They shouldn't. Hey, some of these brothers can play ball, man. It's a position. It's just like any other position, man. If you get somebody with the athleticism and the mental strength to take on that position, man, they can play it. That's all it is. So,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do something very unorthodox for as a Cowboy fan too. I'm gonna shout out the quarterback of the opposing team. I'm gonna shout out Jalen Hurts because I've said it probably on this show and on other shows. I think he gets not enough love for what he does in that offense, and I think he showed it tonight.
I agree with
Dallas shut down the receiving game, and eventually they got to Barkley. And the one guy they couldn't stop was the one guy who not only was Super Bowl MVP last year, but in my eyes, he's the best quarterback in the NFC right now. That's Jalen Hurts.
Hey, AP,
he definitely carried the night.
Hey, AP, you speaking gospel right there. Because it's funny you say that. Me and wife was having a conversation about where you put Jalen Hurts in that, I guess, hierarchy of quarterbacks. And for me, I value wins more than stats. That's me. All right.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm gonna have Mahomes at the top, but I can make an argument. For me, I can put Jalen Hurts in my top 3. That's me.
Top 3?
Yeah, right.
I can't.
And reason
to your point, Mar, he's done something that the other two, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, haven't done yet, and that's beat Patrick Mahomes in a playoff game
and a Super Bowl. And I also
should have done it twice, but
he should have done it twice. But I also want to, and just for me, is because like stats don't mean everything for me. And if you look at tonight's game, and I'm glad that you brought this up, AP, you look at Jalen Hurts throughout the whole consistency of that game, even before the delay, after the delay. I thought his performance was like, he seemed so cool and unbothered. Like, he's like, I got this. Like, I like to see stuff like that where he's not rattled from your quarterback. And he looked like he had full control of the game, regardless of what was ever happening. Okay, they shutting down the pass. All right, we'll run the ball. All right, for some reason, we want to run the ball in the middle where they just got Kenny Clark. All right, and so we'll use Jalen Hurts' feet. And next thing you know, he has 2 touchdowns. He gets a big first down run. The tush push is unstoppable, of course. So I mean, that to me, this game was epitome of a quarterback in full control of a game. And you don't have to have the pretty stats. If you have full control of a game, no matter what the situation is, and you're going to come out with the dub, I value that more than throwing up 300, 400 plus yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns. If you manage the game and have full control of it, and you still walk out with the victory, no matter what the hell happened, and there was a lot of stuff that shouldn't have happened tonight, that should not have made this game close. And here you are with Jalen Hurts, cool, calm, collected. He was an orchestra. He was the conductor. I mean, that was
no Jalen Hurts told the Cowboys defense.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
But I got
reality though. You could also say that about both QBs because both QBs, even though the stats don't show it, both of them had a great game.
Dak played fantastic tonight.
You just got to get those last 2 catches there at the end.
It's more than that. It was more than that. There was a couple of catches that I thought, even when Ferguson had the catch in the end zone, it hit his hands, bounced, and then he took the hit, and they he should have caught that. That should have been a touchdown right there. There was a couple other throws that look risky to us, but if you look at the replay, he's hitting his receivers in the hands, bro. And I'm like, I gotta help that guy tonight.
And that's what I want to send to you guys.
We might see peak Dak this year.
Shit, I might go pick him up on fantasy real quick.
That's what I want to send to you guys. I want to 3 things to me that'll be storylines for this game outside of the delay. 1, Micah was obviously missed. That's 1.
That was obvious.
2,
yep.
The Jalen Carter, you're a moron. That's going to be a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
my
3,
God.
And 3, do AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts know each other? Have they been introduced? Like,
0 targets
Like-
until the second to last play of the game.
yeah. Like, I mean, really though.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah. But honestly, you know what?
But
I'm not even gonna put the
killed
game
my
on Dak
fantasy
for me.
team, by the way. That killed my fantasy team, by the way, because of fucking AJ.
Oh yeah, kid, because you had AJ and Devin, don't you? I think
No.
you and I are playing against each
I
other in one league.
I have Brown, but I don't have Devontae.
Somebody I'm playing against has AJ Brown and Devontae. And
Damn.
I have
See,
Saquon.
because I'm in a charity league called the Warrior Bowl League. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but
Okay.
in that league, I'm playing against a guy that has not AJ Brown, but Devontae Smith, and I scored more points tonight than him with Brandon Aubrey, my kicker.
Nice.
That's crazy.
But
Forward there.
I'm not for me, and I want to see what you guys think. Key play for me, the key play of the game, and I tweeted about it. I'm not putting it on Dak. I'm not putting it on defense. I'm putting this game on Miles Sanders. Get your cardio up, bro.
Ooh.
Get that. That should have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
You can't get walked down by a linebacker, bro.
Mm.
And then the result of that possession was a turnover.
Yep. The fumble was right after.
Yeah, you fumbled 3 plays later.
Damn.
Yeah, get your cardio. You have to finish that run.
I will say though that second run is a touchdown, if not for George Pickens getting the penalty as well.
The original run should have been a touchdown.
Yeah. It shouldn't even got to that point.
You broke through the third level of defense. You got ran down by a linebacker, bro.
Yeah, you got to take it home, bro.
This is where I think Jaden Blue will come into play once he gets healthy.
Somebody better
he's
come into
missing-
play
Because Jaden Blue got that speed for sure.
I'm saying Petey could have broke that thing. Petey, you killing me.
You crazy. I'm actually kind of surprised. Your play caller for Dallas. I know the numbers don't look great for Javonte Williams, but he's a bruiser. I would have tried to wear that defense down, especially the moment that Jalen Carter got kicked out. They attacked that middle instantly, and I'm like, watch us stop. Like, keep going.
Yeah.
Like literally, the first play after he got ejected, they went 8 yards right up the middle. I'm like, keep going, keep doing it. Attack.
We did that the first 2 drives. We did that the first 2 drives. Got 2 touchdowns out of it, and then like you said, it just kind of stopped.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah, Javonte's final number is 15 for 54 and 2 touchdowns.
You got to.
I think we finally solved the running game at least.
Hey, it looked pretty good. It's funny because obviously me and AP talked about it on one of my shows a few weeks ago, and I was worried about that too. And next thing you know, solid running game tonight for sure. And obviously take away the fumble and it's damn near pristine. I think another thing that kind of baffled me was how did we not get that same defense in the first half from both teams? The weather delay hit a switch and the defenses decided. Well, second half, at most part, as they go into halftime, even after the second rain delay or the second delay, it's kind of like, damn, like what happened? Like, because y'all couldn't stop. Neither one defense could stop a nosebleed in the first half, and then I guess they decided to show up in the second half, and it made it competitive. But I'm just like, man, this is such a weird game, and for me personally, I don't touch the spreads on week 1 because I'm like, I don't know what I'm getting with none of these, so I won't touch the spread. But
I knew what this game was going to be because I've seen this song and dance 90 times in the past, however many years. So,
and division rivals, obviously, there's familiarity for sure. So but I just expected a blowout because it was more like, not just the Michael Parsons thing, but you look at the secondary for the Cowboys was all banged up. They're coming back, so test them. See if they got they football bodies yet.
They did well tonight. They did a lot better than I thought they were going to do.
Yeah.
I was scared about having Kyrie Elam out there on the corner spot. I'm like,
Well, he got but
Well, when
He
you
got-
forget
he got
who
it
somebody
in-
is, like when you forget half your receiving court, like Jalen Hurts just act like he didn't know those guys.
but I don't think that was on him though. I think the
I
play call.
will say, yeah, play calling was not that good, honestly. Like
It
you had
wasn't.
your simple play. Some of the more simple play calls, like Barkley running and whatnot.
Yeah.
A lot of those plays, especially the ones that they scored on, were just improvised by Jalen Hurts, and I'm just going to take off because there's free space out there. That's why you saw Dallas switch to zone defense. It's because they're like, we're going to at least keep a guy in the middle and keep an eye on number one.
Yeah, but y'all feel me?
It definitely looked like a preseason playbook. It looked like they ran a preseason playbook. It was crazy.
I think they also kind of finally realized you don't have Mike anymore. You can't run man to man. You could run a zone offense and still get a good pass rush from the guys you have up front, and it showed in the second half.
Oh yeah,
You guys turned up in the second half, definitely. But dude, they got to come out with that aggression.
yes, exactly.
You got to come out with that aggression. It's just.
Hey, real talk.
Also, I don't know what happened on the Eagles side, but at least Dallas ate in between that intermission, so at least they kept that energy up. So maybe that's what happened.
Hey, Trayvon said, "Hey, I did eat, bro."
Ate some orange slices. They stand
Apparently, the stadium there was a food stand there in the stadium that just fed them. Like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and feed you guys.
Yeah, it was a setup.
It probably was. It probably was because, I mean, just ask Michael Jordan. He was there tonight.
He was.
That's wild. Now, but kudos to the Cowboys, man. They showed up. They showed me something tonight. Now, if they can repeat that performance in the second half, so repeat the defensive performance in the second half, and give me that offensive production in the first half. Put it all together.
Yeah.
4 quarters. Dallas might look a little better than what I thought. So I might want to pump the brakes on what I said earlier preseason about them, because that's not what I saw tonight. I saw a team that looked like they was going to compete.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you got Philly again at home. That's way down the line. That's towards the end of the year. Other than that, there's only 2 other quarterbacks that run kind of the way that Jalen does. They probably run a little bit better. They have a little more speed. That's Kyler in Arizona, which Arizona has always given Dallas trouble. Don't know why. They always do.
Yep.
And then Pat and Thanksgiving when Kansas City comes to town.
No.
Hey,
here's my question for you. Looking down the road and looking at as it was tonight, does George Pickens fit in this offense? Is he going to find his place?
I think so. I think you saw a couple times where he made a couple good catches where if you had somebody else running those routes, like the one, I think it was on the last drive where he caught a big first down catch. Because the one thing that a lot of people don't give George Pickens credit for is he makes a lot of great contested catches.
He does.
Of course, obviously because of his antics and because of his off the field stuff, people are going to be like, yeah, he's a problem. But as far as the way he does, because nobody else other than maybe CD, although he didn't prove it tonight, unfortunately. But
he got the stats. He just didn't make the big plays when he needed to.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like the contested stuff. I mean, you've got to be able to make those catches. And I think once you start to get Pickens more into the offense, I think you're going to see some stuff, especially next week when they play the Giants. You're going to kind of see Schottenheimer kind of open the playbook a little bit more.
All right. Anything else you're looking to see from your Cowboys that either surprised you or disappointed you?
Honestly, there wasn't really anything bad that stood out to me. I mean, I would like to see James Houston more on that defensive line, because once he didn't play the entire first half, but once he started to come in, he was kind of the catalyst. Of course, then blitzing helped too, but he was kind of the catalyst that kind of got that those defensive ends going late in that game. So I think for now, the guy you kind of lean to, you got James Houston. I think Rocco had a good game. He played good there at the second half there. But once, and I told this to Bobby off air too, once DeMarvion Overshown comes back, that is the guy that I think can be your new Micah Parsons.
Yeah,
once
he's a
he
freak.
comes back. If he's fully healthy and he's ready to go, that is your new Micah Parsons once he comes back healthy.
When he was healthy last year, he was unstoppable. He was unstoppable, and
Him,
I like what Marshawn Nealon and Sam Williams brought too. I like what they brought too. So maybe I need to readjust my thoughts on the Cowboys because
I like what they once the second quarter, once they started making their adjustments and started to try to trap Hurts a little bit. That's when you started to see their defense play a little bit better. And again, great job to the secondary keeping the wide receivers at bay too. So kind of gave some teams. I know they play your Chiefs next week, Mar. So I'm sure Spagnuolo is watching this game carefully.
Oh, he's definitely going to try to mirror something, but still Spags is Spags. He loves his man-to-man. So I don't think we'll do as much zone as the Cowboys did tonight. That's just Spags. He trusts his corners. He likes putting his corners on the island and seeing how they thrive. Mainly because he's expecting the pass rush to get there. So that Lane Dickinson injury looks kind of the back. Hey, we talk about the back.
And how long is Jalen Carter going to be out too?
Oh, he's definitely getting suspended. At least one game. He's definitely missing next week.
Okay. Did the new information change your mind?
What about the situation?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Did you see the whole video.
Well, the thing is, though, you've got to be smart. You've got to be smarter than that. Still, you've got to be smarter than that. Yes, Dak instigated it. He's trying to rile his team up. But as Jalen Carter, as a leader on that defense, you can't make the dumb choice of spitting at the actual player.
Yeah.
And as much as I hated Chris Collinsworth's commentary tonight, he made a good point. What Dak did is not a foul. What Jalen Carter did was.
Yeah.
Big facts.
And that's exactly what was going to be my point. And I think you put it, teed it up perfectly, Alan. I mean,
because what are you guys going to do next week? You're going to try to rile these guys up. You're going to try to get under their skin. Because look at Reed Blankenship, same thing, kind of a couple dumb mistakes from him tonight. Same thing with Cooper DeJean. These guys are young. These guys are feisty.
Nolan Smith.
You get under their skin a little bit. They're gonna react, and that's one thing that I think Sirianni's going to have to teach these guys is that you got to be disciplined. You've got to be disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna get a repeat title, we got to be more disciplined than what we played tonight. I know we won, but we've got to be more disciplined.
And NFL players, look at here. Let me talk to y'all. All right.
He said, "Looky here."
Look at here. Let me talk to y'all. If I, who am just a civilian, a fan, a content creator, gets the alert from my phone that says, "Hey, NFL referees will make an emphasis on taunting. No more standing over to your opposing player," and you go out and do that, that's on you. Because you know what? Because I know for a fact that every 32 teams coaching staff got a memo from the front office of the NFL. And they shared that memo with you because the memo still got emailed to you from the NFLPA about it. And I know for a fact it did. All right? So you know about this. You can't – Nick Sirianni has to instill discipline in that team if they want to repeat. The talent oversee the non-discipline last year. You can't repeat that. You can't.
Right.
All right. So
because you also run into a case of we the champs. Like it's that thing. Like, what can you tell somebody who's already done it all?
I hear you, but if the NFL say we down on this, you can't do it.
Again, what happens to young players when they win a championship? They get cocky.
Right.
They get arrogant. And that's what we saw from these guys tonight. They were cocky. They were arrogant. It's almost sad because we completely forgot about their fullback getting hurt on the first play. He's likely done for the year with the leg injury, but we don't remember that because of fucking Jalen Carter deciding to spit on our quarterback. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, hey, Dak, we saw what you did. You definitely instigated it. You definitely put the.
He instigated it, but he was well within the rules of doing it.
Don't trust. I
Actually, it
said,
looked like he spit on his own teammates, though.
It did.
So I mean, he started it, and but come on, Jalen, bro, and let's
And if I'm Jalen Carter, why am I getting into a fight with the opposing quarterback? For God's sake, you know that the quarterbacks are well protected in the NFL. If you're gonna go after a quarterback like that, don't do that. You got to be smarter than that.
Hey, somewhere Bill Romanowski is cracking a smile.
Hey,
what?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But I will tell you one thing that does concern me about the Cowboys is, I didn't expect the defense to be like really, threatening, and that was with or without Micah Parsons. But something that concerns me is the Eagles ran the ball up and down the field. I don't mean like run the game. I just mean they just took the ball up and down the field with y'all. They in the passing game, they didn't throw a pass over 10 yards until like the second half. That's concerning to me. If I can just dink and dunk and nickel and dime you up and down the field, I'm worried.
That is Matty Fluce's defense to a T. It is a bend but don't break defense.
Well, they bent and broke and got misshaped. I was like Play-Doh out there in the first half. Like the Eagles was just molding y'all into whatever they want y'all to be. But it's like they didn't even make big plays. They just methodically moved down the field and was like, we just can't stop it.
And again, I also
Second
give credit to Hurts for that. As a quarterback who is smart enough to realize the situation, you're going to be facing younger quarterbacks, and oftentimes quarterbacks who kind of lost their touch a little bit. I'm looking at you, Russell Wilson.
Just saying, he'll do that.
Russ will do that. Yeah. And then he'll also throw a ball 50 yards straight up into the air, too. So you'll never know where it's coming down.
Or it might come down in Malik Neighbor's hands, and that's going to be a problem for y'all.
Just look at how undisciplined Philly is. 9 penalties for 110 yards and an ejection. Come on. Yeah. That's not championship caliber cloth. I'm sorry. That's we won a championship, but now we the animal house. This is crazy right here.
And again, it's a test of coaching. We know how Nick Sirianni is. We know how wild of a cat he can be, especially, on the sidelines. And it already tells me that we made the right decision in bringing in Schottenheimer over bringing back McCarthy.
But
what were the
just because it's the Cowboys, it's opening night. It could have just been, it's a rivalry game. Mm-hmm. Could have just been a one-off.
It depends. It depends. How many targets will AJ Brown get next week?
No, I mean the just the penalties and not. But yeah, AJ will act a fool if he don't.
The thing is, again, that has to be addressed by the head coach, because that's his job. That's his job, is to make sure that they are disciplined in certain areas. Because if they get physical with it, again, winning a championship will do anything to a team. And when you're as brash as that Philly team is, they're going to let you know about it. They're going to try to let you know about it for sure. And again, especially in a Super Bowl rematch next week against a Kansas City team that is real, wanting to show that they are the better team. Yeah, I think that could be a problem for them.
Yeah.
All right.
It's wild, man. No, just real quick. I just obviously I don't want to overreact because it's just one game, but
exactly.
I want the viewers to understand that we're just critiquing on just this game. And this is what the Eagles put up tonight. Yes, they won, but it wasn't pretty. This game should not, in my opinion, it should have been close, but they kind of they let it hang in there. And if we're being honest, if CD catches a couple of those passes and Ferguson catches that TD pass, you might be holding that L on Super Bowl night, banner night. So
I mean, yeah, I can't 100% disagree with Johnson, but we'll also always wonder what the game would have been if it hadn't been for the delay.
Mm.
Yeah,
true.
so this is just one of those weird games where it'll have huge question marks all over the place, and well, one
Great
thing
game.
Oh, no.
dude,
Well, see,
yeah,
here's the thing: the media's not going to talk about any of this. They're just going to be like, "Oh, Dallas didn't win because Micah wasn't there." That's
yeah,
all. That's all they're going to say. That's all they're going to be concerned about. They're not going to. They're not going to be talking about
Good
how
point.
good of a game. They're not going to talk about how good Jalen Hurts played or how good Dak played. They're going to be like, "Oh, Micah was there. Their defense couldn't live up to potential. That's why they lost."
hey, at least Kenny Clark got a half a sack. At least he did that
And
to
to that I say, Stephen A. Smith, shut the fuck up.
Hey, to be fair,
Hey,
for Kenny,
that's tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night set.
Sorry. Got
Hey,
ahead of
to be
myself. Got
fair,
ahead of myself.
Kenny, I thought Kenny played well tonight and kind of showed his worth in the trade. Because
For only being there a week.
well, and not only that, if you look at where Dallas had their success, where Philly had their success and really didn't have it. Up the middle, they really was kind of getting stopped with Saquon. It was more when they was getting to the outside. If you had
Yeah.
Parsons, which I understand, but still, they was getting more of their yardage on the outside, and then Jalen Hurts would, because of his threat, he would just run wherever he decided to run. That's just how good I think he is. But when it came to Saquon, he was getting more of his success outside, and I thought that was odd that Philly got away from that in the second half.
Yeah.
I was like,
I agree
stick it out.
100%. It was annoying the hell out of me. It's like why do you keep trying to send this dude between tackles when all the success on the outside? He's beasting on the outside. Like,
Yeah,
just get him on some toss sweeps, something like, bro.
it was working.
Yo,
Like, what do you
yeah.
do?
Like,
Like,
to your point, he only got 80 something yards, 86, 87 something yards
I
like
don't,
that.
I don't even
Tonight.
think he finished
Or-
with that. Jalen Hurts
Like-
led the team rushing with 60 yards.
And then last year he popped 120 in both games against us, even with
Yeah,
Micah
so-
on the team. So it's
Yeah,
already
but-
starting to kind of prove dividends a little bit. So
Hey, like I said, he got me my 20 points for my fantasy team. I appreciate you, Saquon.
He's got
And I wish, yeah.
yeah.
and I'm kind of regretting drafting AJ Brown now.
Hey, that's wild.
Yeah.
Although I will say, at least in one league, my kicker won me the battle tonight
Hey,
let's go.
another wide receiver. So
Hey, trust. AJ's gonna get his. I hope it's in week 3.
yeah,
All right. Quick look ahead. Y'all know how we do. We start with the Cowboys. Your next 3. Giants at home, at Chicago, Packers in Jerry's World.
that's the game everybody has circled because Micah's coming back to Dallas.
Yeah. But I mean, you
With
gotta
or
get through
without
the
the
Giants and
epidural.
Bears too.
Those
Got
are
to get through
two.
the Giants and the Bears first, and a lot of people are high on both of those teams.
I think from what I saw tonight, I think we can take care of both of those teams. It's not going to be easy, especially if Caleb comes out and then plays better than what he did last year. That'll be a tough game.
Don't you
I
sleep
can't
on
be
the Bears defense.
I can't be sold on the Giants. I can't. I
Don't
know
you
their
sleep
defense is good. Dexter Lawrence is one of my favorite defensive players.
All right.
But that offensive line, it is hard to look at, especially if Evan Neal's out there. The walking turnstile that is Evan Neal, it is hard to look at. Even without Micah, you could still get 3 or 4 sacks in that game with that offensive line. I think it'll be a good game to watch because that's again NFC East matchup. They're usually good games, especially if both teams are competitive. I still think we come out with a win in that scenario because we'll be at home. We'll have the Giants at home, Bears on the road. I think we can go into Chicago and win, although that'll be a tough game. Packers game, I do have the Packers as the best team in the NFC. That might be a loss, but I will be heavily hard rooting for the Cowboys in that game, of course.
I can see it now. If they go 3-1, There you go. Y'all, that damn Cowboy Nation gonna start yapping if they go 3-0.
If they beat Green Bay Week 4 on Sunday night,
Yeah, they can lose all the other games. They beat Green Bay. Oh my God, they going to the Super Bowl.
Man, I ain't even prepared, mentally prepared.
I'm almost convinced there's like a 50-50 chance Mike is going to sit out with a back problem that game. He'd be like, "Oh, we didn't bring the epidural to Dallas this week, so I'm not going to play."
I don't know. What I do know is
He is gonna want to play though. I think he's gonna want to play in that game.
If you think he's missing that game, come on, he ain't missing that game, and he's gonna try to go stupid. He's gonna put the most maximum effort in this game more than any other game he's ever played. He playing, and he's gonna.
All you gotta do is just change out that epidural for a shot of vodka, and you're good.
Wow.
What?
What I will say is that week 2 matchup, though, as of right now, it's the biggest game of the season for the Cowboys. We already know the stigma with teams starting the season 0-2 and making the playoffs. And that would be not only 0-2 overall, but that'd be 0-2 in the division. So, Cowboys, y'all better come with it in week 2 against the Giants. Quickly look ahead for the Eagles. You got obviously at Arrowhead, week 2. We got the Rams coming to Philly, and then going down south to take on Tampa Bay. That's a very interesting three game series.
If they played like they did tonight, they probably lose all 3 of those games because all 3 of those teams are much better than what we are on paper. So
yeah, but I mean, we got to see Sunday. Sunday's gonna tell us a lot. Yeah, that's an interesting 3 games. I know a lot of people high on Tampa. The Rams, interesting. They're just a giant question mark.
Speaking of back issues, hi Matthew Stafford.
Absolutely, but everybody's got that cheat. That's be an emotional game. You guys both mentioned how emotional the Eagles were tonight. That's a game where you can't let your emotions take over. You know, you got to come to play against another team that's going to be looking for revenge. So,
and the raucous crowd, home opener. Oh, we going to be rocking in KC, baby. And barbecue.
And I'm sure Andy Reid's going to be like, don't be a prisoner of the moment. Go out there, do your job.
John got third place in a 45 over bodybuilding competition. What?
Telling you right now. Hey, Andy Reid about to pull out the Bible playbook from the Eagles next week.
They're gonna bring down Terry Pope back just so they can throw a touchdown pass.
Yo, that's crazy. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah,
they're gonna have Chris Jones do it. They're gonna have Chris Jones do it just to spite Philly.
I'm gonna say I need your boys to come with it, Mark. Because shout out to Professor Omar out there in the comments. Yeah, y'all know. As y'all know, if y'all mess with me and y'all watched Ball and Buds last night, y'all know what I got going on. I'm trying to go to Sizzler. I got some bets out there, and yeah, I need them Chiefs to deliver for me. They ain't even got to win the division. Well, one they can wash. I'm super ahead in these bets. I'm super ahead in these bets.
13-4. 13-4. We went into the division. I got you.
They ain't even got to win because that man, like,
they just can't finish.
Y'all can stop betting with me, man. Stop betting with me because I'm gonna set you up. I'm worse than these sports books. Because as long as they don't finish last, that washes 2 of my bets. And then it's just all on Tampa.
That's why no matter how many times you egg it on, Jay will always say no.
We got another. We got shout out to the homie. Oh man, how am I doing terrible with names right now? Man, Randy? Yeah, try to get him on too. Randy wouldn't take the bait on some action with those Giants. We're talking about we going Sizzler. Sizzler for real, man.
I want that juicy steak.
Ooh, pause.
What?
Hey,
I was at a pause.
Hey,
we eat steak.
Fly me out to Vegas. I'll come join you. I could use a steak right now.
Like a good medium. A good medium with some good
All right, but hey, y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to get into the good stuff, and the whole reason you're here, you want to talk the rest of that week 1 action, baby. And we started off. Hey, on picks of the week, we're gonna go through every game because got picks for myself, Mar, and of course, Jess Girl, who will be joining us for the season. Unfortunately, she's on that East time zone, and she had to get a beauty rest in, and couldn't join us, so we had to get the 6-man Allen to join us tonight. So he'll be filling in. He'll give us his thoughts. We're gonna run that 3-man weave. Last man comment. Start up the next game. I don't know how we do. Obviously tonight we're all winners. I'm sure. No, you picked the Cowboys.
I
picked
did.
Cowboys.
I picked Philly to win, but I picked Dallas to cover. I picked Dallas to cover, but I picked Philly to win.
definitely
What do you
covered.
think about Tyson Floyd?
And I will say this: as much as people are going to hate on me for saying that, I am damn proud of how my team played tonight. So I'm excited for the rest of the year.
Spoken like a true Cowboys fan. And that's Tyson. Stop it.
No, true Cowboy fan would be like, we suck. Fire Jerry. Get everybody out of there. We need new players. Yada yada yada, et cetera, et cetera.
This is what I think about
Complaining and
Floyd
drinking all night.
and Tyson.
Stop it. Get some help.
And one thing I don't want to hear anybody else talk about Jake Paul.
Bingo.
Nobody.
Bingo.
Nobody else talk about Jake Paul.
Because this is silly.
Yeah, you cut it out.
Y'all ever see that Undertaker Goldberg wrestling match? That's how this fight's gonna be. It's gonna be that exact same thing.
The only thing is, I don't think Mike Tyson would be afraid to hit Floyd for real because he's a real boxer. So if he accidentally, if he gives him a stiff shot,
come on, this whole weight difference is so vastly this not even. I get the age difference, but just the weight difference. Don't act like Mike still can't sling them things with them hands, bro.
You heard it when he was in the exhibition with Roy Jones. Roy Jones said, he hit them couple body shots and it was still something on him. So we know he held back against Jake. But
thank you.
Roy, the one that been talking about you, bro. Go fight Roy.
I'd have been with that one. I'd have been with that one. Come on, why? That'd have been the money on that one too. Come on,
it is what it is. Week one's over with. So we're gonna start at KC Chargers tomorrow night in Brazil. Yeah, I got the Chiefs. Chiefs on home. I don't know who's the home team, bro. It don't matter. They both on the road. I got the Chiefs getting the dub. Starting the season off right, and get moving me one game closer to $100. Mark, go ahead.
If I'm correct, I think the Chiefs under Andy Reid are now 4-0 in international games. London, Mexico, which was against the Chargers, Germany. And what was that? Okay, so it's 3-0, maybe. Okay, so probably 3-0. Yeah, that's just what it is. So it's another international game, and they got a strong hold against the Chargers in the last 8 games. So yeah, Chiefs.
All right. Of course, A-Rule, she also picked Kansas City. And we'll give it to our guest. Alan, who you got?
I got Kansas City as well. I think they're just too experienced at this point. And like we talked about before, they're motivated, especially after that Super Bowl loss. They're motivated to get back. They're motivated to make the run and get back to the Super Bowl this year. So fun fact on the Chargers, they have to travel the most miles this season out of any team. So that a lot of travel miles for that team this year.
Yeah, and let's not forget also to get the issues they got on the O line. Just lost their left tackle for the season. So yeah, good luck to them. Tampa and Atlanta.
We
I
back
don't even
on
want to
this
talk
one
about
again?
this game. I don't even want to talk about this game. I should have put the bet for this game, but nah, anything can happen week 1. I got the Buccaneers taking the dub, and that's also getting me closer to $100. So I just think they're the class of the division. I know I was thoroughly informed that the Falcons swept the Buccaneers last season, but that was with Kirk Cousins at quarterback, and Kirk Cousins is no longer playing quarterback for the Falcons. We have Michael Penix with an S. You see that, ESPN?
Oh Lord.
Wow, man.
Yeah, first opening day start. A lot of pressure comes with that, so give me Tampa easy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ain't much to say. I'm a Baker boy. I'm a Baker boy. Baker
Baker
boy.
bro,
Well, not Baker bro. Whatever. Hey, I'm riding with Baker.
Hey, I've been a Baker Bro since 2016. Give me the Bucks.
And Averill also has the Buccaneers clean sweep. Cincinnati Cleveland, probably the most interesting game of the week for me. This is my hot pick of the week. I'm taking the Browns. Joe Burrow, 1-5 in his career, week 1, including a 2023 loss at Cleveland, which is where they'll be this Sunday. Give me the Browns in the upset. They are 5.5-point underdogs. You put that game on your parlays. I'm telling you. Go ahead, Mar.
Slow start Joe. Slow start
Yeah.
Bengals. It happens every year. Yeah, I mean, once it's okay. I can understand. Twice, okay. Then it comes to norm. 3. Now you missed the playoffs 2 years in a row. Just saying.
Wow. Who you got? AP.
I want to pick Cleveland. I really do.
It's
If
okay.
if Judkins plays, I think I really like Cleveland in this game because I think
Now,
the one thing the Bengals, especially on their defense, have struggled on is stopping the run, and I think with Judkins or even Dylan Sampson, they can do a good job with that.
he's definitely playing. I don't think Judkins will play.
I'm,
You don't think he is?
Oh, nah,
Give me the Browns. Why not? Let's do it. Give me the Browns.
And Averill, she is taking the Bengals. She's on the dark side. Dolphins, Colts. The Colts giving up on AR. Danny Dimes gets his second chance at life. Can he have a Sam Darnold type resurgence? We don't know. We'll see. Dolphins, can Tua stay healthy? Can Tyreek Hill get his life together? Does he need a Iana? Jalen Waddle, where have you been, bro? He is the quietest number 2 option in the league. But for me, first week, even though I don't think the Colts are gonna have a great season, I got them winning this one at home, opening day, man. Danny Dimes gets the job done.
I think their defense is going to play better this year. And they added some veteran pieces like Tavares Ford, some other names that skipped my mental. So forgive me. But yeah, Colts. I just think they'll be juiced up in that building, man. And we can't. And I'm not wishing this on anybody, but I'm just saying we got to understand that Tua is literally one hit away.
There. Yeah. Him and Matt Stafford both, bro.
And I'm not trying to be Mr. Doom and Gloom. I'm just being real. Like,
I mean, it's the same way it was for him in college too. So
being real.
Omar is bugging.
Like, actually, right? Like, bro, you need to chill, bro. Like, you're not gonna make enough money for all of this, bro. Like,
he's this generation's Antonio Cromartie, only worse.
AP, who you got?
And with that being said, I'm picking Miami. Because it's not 30 degrees and they're in the dome. I like to in those conditions. So
okay, fair. And April took the Colts. Carolina, Jacksonville. For some reason, over the last couple days, I've been hearing a lot of people super high on the Panthers. I'm not high on them overall, but I am high on them in this game. Part of this is wishful thinking because I want Jacksonville to lose every game they play because I want that pick to be high on the draft boards. Hey, give me the Panthers, go in Jacksonville and get the job done.
Jacksonville got to. Jacksonville got to show something.
So Kill and Nick Cannon battling,
especially T Law, So give me Jazz.
I pick my nose when I see Dak throw a pass. Oh man, we were wild in the comments, man. Y'all tripping. Hey P, who you got?
Adam, you know there are pills for that, right?
There's pills for nose picking?
Exactly. Yeah, there's a pill for everything nowadays.
What the hell are we talking about?
I don't know. We're about to turn into a medical show.
No,
I'm not a believer in Jacksonville. Give me Carolina.
All right.
I think Bryce Young's figured it out, and then now he has a number one wide receiver. And I think Chuba's going to be an underrated running back this year, so I like Carolina.
All right, fair. Averill, she's going with Jaguars and Travis Hunter. Raiders and Patriots. Anybody knows me knows I'm big on the Patriots this season, and they're my surprise team. Opening up at home, we got the Raiders going over to the East Coast. West Coast teams don't travel well. Give me the Patriots at home.
Man, I just think Vrabel, who kind of mimics that Patriot way, he's going to kind of bring that attitude back to it. Obviously, he's not going to do it like Bill. It's probably going to be some remnants of it because, I mean, he played for him. And won Super Bowls. So he knows what it takes. So he had some moments in Tennessee, but then he had some kind of mediocre moments as well and some down moments. Yeah. So he's had the roller coaster. But being in familiar grounds probably should change that. And maybe that's something that I guess should be factored. But you know what he's going to bring in defense, and he's definitely going to try to give Drake May some opportunities for sure, because I think that defense is going to show up. So give me Patriots.
Fair. AP?
Fun fact, Mike Vrabel has not won a season opener in his entire career as a head coach in the NFL. Not once has he won a season opener. I think that changes. I gotta see it for myself to see if the Raiders are actually a changed team.
That's gotta be false.
He has not won. Sam, I just heard that from Sam tonight. He hasn't won a season opener ever.
I'm throwing the challenge flag.
You gonna check that?
You gonna check that? 2018 Cleveland Browns.
Oh wait,
throwing the challenge.
Was it Cleveland that they opened against that year?
And they beat us like 40-0 when we had Odell. The first year we got Odell. And that's 2019. Yeah, 2019.
Well, then I was misinformed then.
43-13, and who's the coach? Mike Vrabel. So yes, that is false, Sam.
Okay, I was given misinformation in that. Either way, the nursing home's going to be popping in there and
beating the hell out of us.
So either way, the nursing home's going to be popping on Sunday because our old ass Patriot fans that we know are going to be super happy after this game. So give me the Patriots.
coming out the woodwork.
Shout out to Scott Kobe, Keith Engel, by the way.
And that
Absolutely,
would be crazy.
absolutely.
Patriots turn around with Vrabel. That would be crazy, dog. And just imagine that damn fan base coming out the damn gutter again. Like
Jello shots and Metamucil all night long.
I'm just
why
saying.
is everybody hating on Bill, man? Bill ain't
No,
do nothing to nobody.
I didn't say nothing about Bill. I said that fan base. They just come out. You know,
Yeah.
You know that they come out the grave looking like a thriller movie.
Thriller.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh man. Avril's rolling with the Raiders to take it on the road.
I mean, of course, she hates the Patriots, so I understand.
True facts. Arizona going down to New Orleans to take on the Saints. I just think the Saints are going to be the worst team in the league. Give me the Cardinals. Cardinals play early season Cardinals, one of the best teams in the league. Late season Cardinals, not so much.
Why are we wasting time?
Cardinals before Call of Duty?
Hey, I'm letting you know right now, I will not pick New Orleans for all 17 games. Stop wasting time. Let's go.
Or says somebody boo that Sam.
Oh, he was on it. He was on it today, especially after the Jalen Carter stuff.
Somebody
make sure when you tell him he was wrong.
Somebody boo that.
No, tell him you looked it up. Don't tell him I looked it up. Because I've been killing his joy like all week. I already killed his joy. He thought the Super Bowl trophy was made out of platinum. I had to kill his joy and tell him it's not. It's sterling silver. So I don't want to kill any more of Sam's joy. So when you tell him, just tell him you looked at that's. You know what, Sam?
I'll make sure to pass it by to him.
Yeah. that man said I'm tired of being a vibe still.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he won't care anyway. He's got his own banner in the stadium, so he's a celebrity.
I know, man.
He's a celebrity
he
up
is,
there.
man. I'm waiting for him to have a Bud Light can. I'll go
Right?
buy it. I'll buy
Right?
it.
I'll start drinking again just to.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help.
Okay, clean sweep for the Cardinals.
Yeah, again, I asked this earlier. Is Spencer Rattler a quarterback? Is he classified as that? Give me the Cardinals. I'm praying. I'm hoping Spencer does good, but that team itself is just not good.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers going up to New Jersey. A lot of revenge going on here. You got A-Rod versus the Jets. You got Justin Fields versus Steelers. But give me Mike Tomlin and company to go in there and get. The Jets it's just not a. I don't believe in Justin Fields, man. You got at some point you got to throw the ball. It's one thing to be a running quarterback. It's another thing to just be a running back. You know what I mean? He's a running back that happens to throw the football. And a lot of people think that him and Garrett Wilson are going to rekindle this. Oh, you see him at our house? That was college. You can out-athlete everybody in college and do certain things and get away with things. You can't do that in the NFL, and I don't see them reconnecting like that. Yeah, I know they got Breece Hall. I know the defense but they just lost their tackle guard, Vera Tucker, who just lost him for the season. That Pittsburgh, they picked up DJ Slay at the corner. You got Jalen. You got the secondary.
Slay's out for the year, isn't he? Slay's
Is he?
out for a while. Yeah, I think so. I know. I think it was. I know. It was either CJ or Slay. One of those two got hurt and is out for the year. I think it was CJ.
Let's see, Darius Slay, Junior. Yeah, Slay. I'm not
The injury report started to be out. Well, I'm looking at the injury report. I don't see him on there.
Yeah.
Well, if he's not on there, then
Okay. Big play Slay. But anyway, give me the Steelers on the road.
Losing Vera Tucker sealed it for me. That's still a damn good defense over there in Pittsburgh. Like, if there's one thing that Pittsburgh gonna do, it's gonna be defense. Like, and so, yeah, it's gonna be hell for old Justin Fields.
AP.
Guy who's going to be a dark horse rookie of the year candidate is going to have a big game in this game. I like Caleb Johnson a lot. I think he's going to bring a lot of power. Like you said, they're going to get back to playing Steeler football, which is running the ball, play good defense. And again, the injuries are just going to be too much for the Jets. I like Pittsburgh too.
And of course, April, the Jets girl, is going with the Jets. Shout out to April, man. Giants going down to Chocolate City, taking on the Washington Commanders. And you know what? This is going to be the greatest Week 1 game in the history of Week 1s. The Washington Commanders are going to come out and they're going to handle business. They're going to look great. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of their run to an NFC championship.
Oh my god!
I got the Commanders.
God! Oh my god! Wow!
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. Oh Lord!
You good, bro?
He's trolling.
I'm terrific.
He's trolling Jay so hard. It's great. I love it.
Y'all wild, man. Nah, Commanders. I think Jayden Daniels finds a way to manage that tough defense. It's gonna be tough sledding at first, but because they played each other pretty close last year, if I remember correctly. So yeah, but I trust Jayden in that offense a little bit more than this is Russ' first year there, and trying to expect them to have that continuity compared to what Jayden and them got. And I don't think that's there yet. So yeah, I trust that a little bit more.
Okay, AP.
Give me the Giants. I'm taking the Giants in the upset.
Bold.
I think that's why we'll beat them next week, is because they're going to be high on the emotion of beating Washington on the road.
Okay.
Give me the Giants.
April's taking the Commanders.
And I'm not even trying to do that as like a troll. I think that they have a legit chance to go in there and actually win. So give me the Giants in an upset.
Hey, I might put that on my parlay then. Tennessee going to Mile High to take on the Broncos. A lot of people high on the Broncos this season. I'm not so high on the Broncos, but I'm even lower on Tennessee. Still remains Denver still a tough place to play and go get a win. Especially rookie QB starting his first game. Good luck to Cam, but give me the Broncos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough year for Cam Broncos.
AP.
I think the Titans will be better than people think, but I also have the Broncos being the team that could potentially challenge Kansas City for the West, so I'll take Denver.
Well, all right. And April's also rolling with the Broncos. San Fran and Seattle. Injury bug bit San Fran. Very hard. Hell, I don't even think most people recognize half the offensive starters that come to this game. But the one thing we do know is they gave Brock Purdy $256 million, and sir, it's time for you to start earning that. But not this week. Give me the Seahawks at home. Sam Darnold, first game with the Seahawks. I just like Seattle's roster. So they're my surprise team this year. If they can stay healthy, they got a bunch of young, hungry dogs over there, and they're starting to bring it together. So give me Seahawks at home.
Yeah, obviously I'm not sure what we're gonna get with Sam Darnold offense and older Cooper Kupp.
True.
So I'm not sure. Not sure what they're gonna, uh, how they're gonna run the ball. Um, I don't know what to expect on offense, but I like what they're building on defense. So, if you can just find a running game and let that defense just fly around the field, then hey, I think they could take that one. Give me a Seattle and San Francisco, man. They're getting older. They still got talent, but they're getting older. Like
Yeah.
so,
Jay said it was all good just a week ago.
man.
AP.
So I'm not high on the 40 either of these two teams actually,
Fair.
because for those who don't know, I actually picked the Cardinals to get into the postseason as a wild card team uh, out of this division, and I have the Rams winning it. But if there's one thing I do know, Seattle's offensive line was graded worse than ours, and ours had a lot of rookies and the rotating players on it. They could not block a cold for what it's worth, which is why some of their offensive talent kind of left. DK Metcalf, see you later. And of course, one of the big issues on their offense is the health of Kenneth Walker and Kenny McIntosh. Both of those guys, all three of their running backs actually have injury problems. So, and as we found out last year, at the end of last year, if you blitz up the middle, Sam Darnold doesn't play as well. And I think 49ers are going to game plan around it. You got Robert Saleh coming back to run the defense, which I think is going to be beneficial for them. Even if your offense isn't fully healthy and isn't up to snuff, I still think their defense will win it for them. I'm going to go San Francisco.
All right. And Abel's also taking the 49ers, so you're not alone in that. Detroit, Lions versus Green Bay and Lambeau. If anybody knows this, it's Mar. Mar knows how I feel about certain stadiums in the NFL, and one of those stadiums is Lambeau Field. Difficult to get a win. I know it's a division game and anything can happen, and I actually have picked the Lions to win the division. But week one, the Packers get off to a quick start. I got them beating the Lions to open the season.
Yeah, I feel that, but and I get it. Ben Johnson is no longer there, and neither is Aaron Glenn. But we've also seen Detroit under Dan Campbell going to Lambeau a couple of times, and it ain't scared or no Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
So I until further notice, I need to see it. Give me the wow.
AP.
I have Jahmyr Gibbs going for 135 yards rushing in this game. 90 of those yards will be run right at number one.
You gotta
Give me
that
Detroit.
out your heart,
Give me Detroit on the road.
Telling you, I love Michael Parsons, but Philly's been doing it to him his whole career in that division. They run right at him.
They gave up more rushing yards with him the last two games they played than they did tonight.
You run right at him.
I mean, hey, like again, goes to Lambeau. We shall see. Aver's also going with the Lions. I'm on the island by myself, and that's cool. I'm with it because I'm going Sizzler, baby. Houston Texans going to LA to take on the Rams. CJ Stroud, a little sophomore slump last year. Not like severe, not fall off the cliff like that, but just numbers down, touchdowns down, interceptions up. See if he can get back on track. To me, this is the season where we really find out who he is. Is he the guy that most people think can step into the elite class, or is he just kind of going to be a good quarterback? Kirk Cousins type. You know what I mean? We'll see how that plays out during the season. But in week one, I got the Texans winning. I like that. I don't like Stafford's situation against this young defense, man. They got some ends. You got Hunter and Anderson bringing that pressure, and if Stafford can't move, he's sitting duck. He's gonna have to get rid of that ball quick. And the Texans have the corners who can disrupt the timing of those routes that the Rams like to run. So, yeah, give me the Texans on the road.
You said it all.
My bad.
No. I mean, hey, look, bad back. That's what we talking about. And you got them all hungry, young Texan young bulls. Come. All right. If he is standing statue, Matthew ain't mobile like that no more. He ain't skeeting out the damn pocket like that no more. Come on, man. It might be a long day. And thank you, because I got you on that defense, on that fantasy. You do a brother proud on Sunday.
Congrats,
Yeah.
AP.
I really do like that Texans defense. I really do. They're getting a lot of love, but I think I think that Rams defense is not getting enough love. They're also a really young defense, and they're up and coming as well. Plus, they have a superstar on the defensive line as well by the name of Jared Verse, who is really, really good. And
Yes, sir.
let's not forget one of the more underlying trades that nobody's really talking about. Texans traded Laramie Tunsil out of Houston. They don't have a left tackle anymore. They have a big question mark at left tackle now.
What?
So how much protection is CJ going to get in this game going with these young defensive ends coming after him? I'll take the Rams. I'll take the Rams at home. I think Stafford will be fine. I think they'll keep them upright as much as they can, and I think it'll be enough with Kyron Williams to win them the game at home.
Hey, great points. I like it. Let's see how it plays out. April taking the Texans. Orange highlight. Know what that means? Game of the week. Sunday Night Football. Baltimore Ravens going up to Buffalo, take on the Bills. It was an exciting playoff game. Instant rematch. I don't think this will be the last time these two teams see each other this season. And in week one, I'm going with the Bills at home. I think it'll be another exciting. I think it'll be one of those games where whoever has the ball last wins. But yeah, give me the Bills at home.
Yeah. I just think the best roster in the game right now is Baltimore Ravens. They said, okay, we'll load up the offense and get some more pieces. Obviously, you had Mark Andrews, that was Lamar's favorite target. The Isaiah Likely starts emerging. You get him Zay Flowers. Bateman kind of scatters in and out, whether he's healthy or decides to use his hands. And then you bulk up the defense like that. What you just did, bruh. Killed the draft. Killed it. Beefed up that defense, man. Come on, man. I'm not sure if Josh Allen has enough. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets ugly, because we seen Baltimore go into big dog places and beat up some people. They play AFC North ball. Know what I mean? So Bobby, no, that's different type ball, dog. That's bully ball. So they gonna go in there. I think they might bully Buffalo in this game, and don't be surprised. So yeah, give me Baltimore.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. AP.
I think these two are modern generation's version of Peyton Manning and Brett Favre. Although I would say Patrick's more Brett Favre than Josh Allen is, because he's more that gunslinger mentality. Only for Patrick it works 90% of the time. For Patrick it works 90% of the time. He is a better version of Brett Favre.
Oh, hold on. AP.
He's a better Brett Favre.
Hold on. No, time out. Okay.
Hey,
I know what you're trying to say, but my man
it's the way
interception machine like Brett Favre.
He's Brett Favre with all the negative qualities, is what I'm trying to say. He is Brett.
What?
Just like the throwing style reminds me of Brett Favre. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, trust me. I get what you're saying. I just wanted to bust your chops.
Is Brett Favre with a better mentality for the game of football? I'll just say that. But in that case, it's like, because what is Patrick Mahomes? He's this group's version of Tom Brady, because he's been to the championship games. He's won it all. These two are basically Peyton Manning and fill in the other quarterback, whoever the third one is, Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, whoever you want to throw in there.
Yeah.
They're going to do their thing in the regular season, as we all know. The question's going to come, what are they going to do in the postseason? Are they finally going to get over that hump? Are they finally going to beat Kansas City? As much as, like you said, Baltimore's loaded, but Josh Allen doesn't care. He'll go up against any loaded team ever and still put up 200 rushing yards, 200 passing yards, 5 total touchdowns. Give me Buffalo at home in a raucous crowd, in a raucous Buffalo, New York crowd that's going to be lining it up Sunday night. Give me Buffalo.
Averill, she's riding with you. You got the Ravens, man. Split right down the middle, 2-2. And then closing out the week for whatever reason, NFL, what are we doing? We got like 3-4 games that make way more sense to end the week than this nonsense.
We got to have our best teams on prime time, and then Minnesota, Chicago.
Right. Vikings going to Chicago to take on the Bears. I mean, we do get our first look at J.J. McCarthy, though. So there's that. Jay Jetta hopefully will entertain us. We got to come up with a new dance, though. I'm tired of the gritty. Let's
it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Let's innovate, though. Let's innovate, Let's do something else. Yeah, give me the Vikings. I know a lot of people are high on the Bears. I'm just not. I'm not high. And it's not really the roster, it's the staff. It's like history tells me not to believe in the Bears. And I'm a Browns fan, so I know a lot about not believing. Yeah, history just telling me don't buy the Bears. This is the only team in NFL history that was carried to a Super Bowl by a special teams player.
Hey, yo.
They were.
Devin Hester did.
Yeah, he carried them to a Super Bowl.
It did kick it off with one.
Yes.
Only team that's been carried to a Super Bowl by anything but an offense.
Like your offense was
their
'cause
defense
you started
carried them
every
in 85.
possession at the 50-yard line. That was your whole offense.
Rex Grossman. Tough. That was tough.
This is a team that historically has never had a franchise quarterback, has never had a 4,000-yard passer.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we bring that up, can we give Lovie Smith some damn respect for taking that team?
Right?
Yes.
Grossman?
Yes. Lovie
Smith.
Hey,
only guy I know that can make Jay Cutler look respectable.
Hey, yo.
Absolutely.
I gotta make a short about that. Like, we gotta put some damn respect on Lovie damn Smith.
Lovie Smith built an offense around a kick returner and took him to the Super Bowl. And Dennis Green let him off the hook.
What?
All right.
The only return specialist in the Hall of Fame, too, Devin Hester.
Yes, he should.
The only pure return. The only pure.
Josh Cribbs need to be up in there, man. Hey, Josh Cribbs need to be in there.
I don't hate that neither. Josh Cribbs used to get busy too.
Yeah, he just happened to be at the same era as Hester. But
and if we talk about that, then Dante Hall need to throw up in there. Then
human joystick. Human joystick.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I mean, I got the Vikings, man.
Yeah, Caleb Williams versus Brian Flores. I'll take Brian Flores 10 times out of 10. Give me Vikings.
They beat.
This might be hypocrisy, but I'm going with Chicago.
What is going on?
I don't believe in Minnesota. I don't. I like Justin Jefferson. I'm not a believer in J.J. McCarthy.
Ooh.
I'm not sold.
That's,
Give me. I think Caleb Williams will start to figure it out. Give me Chicago at home.
Brian Flores. Brian Flores
Hey.
being oh man.
Hey, it's Brian Flores, not Matt Patricia.
April's also going with the Minnesota Vikings.
Shut up, AP.
And
Yes.
hey,
Although I still take J.J. McCarthy over Arch Manning. I'm sorry. I'm done hating. I'm done hating for the night.
Hey, hate.
Stop it. Get some help.
For real.
all
Going
right. Before we switch off to the top 10, let's go one fantasy stud, one fantasy dud. Let AP kick it off.
For the whole weekend?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Travion Henderson against the Raiders.
Okay, it's just not mad.
Dud, well, we kind of saw it tonight with AJ Brown, but if I didn't have to choose a game that was already happening, I'm going to go JJ McCarthy Monday night.
All right. Hate. Mark. Go ahead.
Fantasy dud. Caleb Williams. Slaughtered by Brian Flores. And defense is gonna knock him down, paint off his damn fingernails, and they gonna intercept that man. They gonna pressure that man. They gonna have that man shaking, rattling, and rolling.
Oh my god!
Fantasy stud. Give me Trey McBride against that New Orleans defense.
Okay.
I like your take about Kyler Murray being, hot start in the beginning. Trey McBride is one of those tight ends that's starting to emerge as, literally, in my opinion, top 5. You had that argument, maybe top 3 right now. And no disrespect to my man Trav, I love Trav, but he's the old guard, and Trey McBride, and of course Brock Bowers. If we talking about like right now, 1-2. If we being for real, in my opinion. But so give me Trey McBride against that Saints defense, because I know Kyler definitely gonna look for him. Safety valve, obviously. Sometimes you just can't just heave it up there to 18, even though sometimes you just heave it up there to 18. But Trey McBride be getting busy, so fantasy stud right there.
All right. Not mad. My fantasy stud. Get my stud. Can it be from this? No, that wouldn't be right. That just wouldn't be right. My fantasy stud. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Mike Tomlin coached Justin Fields for an entire season. He knows his strengths. He knows his weaknesses. Mm-hmm. He's about to send them boys after Justin Fields. So yeah, I want to make my duds like the entire Jets offense. But Steelers about to get after them boys. Something vicious. My dud, Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. I mean, he's underachieved his whole career as is. I'm not a huge believer in Michael Penix as is, so I don't see him really doing any damage against the Buccaneers. Rough day for Pitts. So stay away from Pitts. Hey, all my people who own the Steelers defense, good on you. And that's that. Top 10 time. Now, you look at these three top weekly top. Remember, this is top 10. This is not a power ranking. It's just a top 10 who we currently think are the best 10 teams in the NFL. Now, you'll notice the lists are identical. That's because a couple weeks ago in our episode, we actually did our entire we power ranked the entire NFL.
We did.
So right. So I just copied our top 10 from that and put it here, since nothing's changed. Except well, no, nothing's changed. The Eagles won, so, and the Cowboys weren't a part of it. The only thing that's changed, we did this before the Micah trade, so I don't know if, we had that debate on where to put the Packers. So I don't know if that would have changed anything, but I didn't change it. I left them where they were. So we let AP, since you're the guest, and I know you were in the chat that episode, but go ahead and you critique our initial season opening top 10.
I mean, Eagles number one, obviously. Although I'm skeptical on them after watching them tonight. It's not because of their play, but because of their mentality. Got to have the right mentality going into a game. Don't get your players ejected one play into the game. Just
That's
saying.
Fair.
Chiefs, I like that. I think they're gonna have a good season. Bills, I'm okay with that. Ravens, okay with that. I would actually flip-flop Tampa Bay and Detroit. I think Tampa Bay has a better overall roster than Detroit does right now. I like both teams, but I think if you were to play them today, I think Tampa would edge them out. So I would put Tampa ahead of Detroit. I would not have Houston in there. I got to see it first. I would not have Houston in the top 10 at all. I would not have Washington in the top 10 at all. Because I think there's a lot of hype from last season. Yes, obviously Jaden Daniels got to the NFC Championship game. Yes, they have a really good offense, but you also just traded your starting running back to San Francisco, and you lost a good chunk of your defense in the offseason free agency. So there's going to be some question marks still with them. Green Bay, I think they'll move them up a little bit. Obviously, with Micah now, it makes their defense better. They have a star player on that defense now. I did have Jordan Love winning MVP, and I think Green Bay is going to go far this year. So, and I like Denver as well in that top 10. I would probably keep them at 10, though. I wouldn't move them up.
Okay, who replaces Texas, Houston, and the Commanders for you?
That's tough because there's so many teams that you could possibly throw in there. I would move Green Bay up to 7 now with Micah.
Right.
I would put the Rams at 10 because they still have a stacked roster. I know people are worried about Stafford's back, but until that worrisome is shown, I think they're the team to beat in the East. So I would put the Rams at 10. I would leave the Broncos at 9. And number 8. Jeez. This is tough. So I'll move everybody up one rung. Actually, I can't put it. I want, as much as I think Houston could be that, I can't put an AFC South team in the top 10 just yet. I can't. I don't, and I know people are going to say, well, you've got Tampa's similar situation. I think Tampa's roster is miles better than what Houston's is. I know the defense is better, but offensively, Tampa blows them out of the water.
That's fair.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know about blowing him
I
out
don't
though.
know.
Like Nico Collins is having
Yeah.
Nico's great. Nico's great, but that's all they got. And you just traded John
Really?
Mechie to Philly. You just traded John Mechie to Philly, which he
That's
didn't
not
prove much of
all
anything
they
tonight
got.
anyway. Well, I mean, when the dead carcass that is Nick Chubb, if he plays like his former
You
Cleveland
said the
Browns self.
carcass of Nick Chubb.
That's That's crazy.
All right.
Jesus.
Wow. I
I
mean,
mean, man. The
I like
carcass
Dalton
of
Schultz.
Nick Chubb.
Dalton
Like,
Schultz is a tight end.
if I had to leave one of those two in there at number 10, it would be Washington. I would have Washington at 10.
All right. There it is. AP's top 10. Interesting. Well,
Again, I can't put an AFC South team in there. I can't. Because we clown on the Falcons and the Panthers all we want. They're still better than the fucking Colts, Jaguars, and Titans. So
are they though? Like the Saints really disqualify the whole division. The Saints are bad enough for all three of those teams.
Again, is Spencer Rattler a quarterback? I don't know. We'll see.
That's what I'm saying. You put any of those three teams, they're not finishing last. They're finishing at least third by default. Because the Saints
apparently, the Colts and Saints are going to be competing for Arch Manning next year. So,
Y'all are funny, man.
So maybe the Colts balance that out. Who knows?
There it is. Our top 10s. You got what you say?
I'm disrespecting the Colts like this. This is crazy, bro.
I think they're in a weird situation. Like
I
it's like they have talent. I don't believe in the staff. You've already given up on your backup quarterback. So what do you do when your starter starts messing up? You gonna go to this backup that you don't believe in?
You know why they do it, man.
Because he's bad.
That's part of it. Yes, the completion percentage is that's too deep in the toilet, bro. That you can't be having like Tim Tebow is completion percentage. Like that's terrible. That's terrible. Like,
you can, but you have to play for Texas.
And like you bro, that's you didn't prepare yourself. You didn't prepare yourself. Like you clearly given up on Anthony Richardson, and you didn't prepare. He should be QB3. You should have brought in another quarterback.
The only reason you can't bring Kirk Cousins in is they don't believe in Michael Penix quite yet.
Well, you also can't bring him in because if anything, you're trying to lose. Kirk Cousins will win you some games. Indianapolis has enough talent. Kirk Cousins will win some games down there. So it's like, nah, you don't want to take that cheap. But you could have brought somebody else in so you don't have to go to Anthony Richardson.
Hey, we'll give you Joe Milton for a first-round pick.
Who's trading one for Joe Milton?
Hey, wrap this up because I done tripping, bro. What? I done tripping, bro. That's right.
You don't believe in Bazooka Joe? Apparently, everybody else does.
Not for a first-round pick. He said a first-round pick for Joe Milton.
Yeah, let's wrap this up because I done
Milton
tripping.
Bradley.
With Joe Bradley.
We gave you our picks. We gave you our top 10. Let's look ahead. Hey, next week. Hey, looks like a good one. Commanders going into Lambeau Field to take on the Packers. Allen's favorite right now. That should be a good game, man. That should definitely be a good game. Hopefully there are no delays. You know, if we can get to you at a normal. Actually, I mean, I'm good over here. I'm in the West Coast, so I can still make it to the club free before 11.
I'm used to this time of night anyway, so it don't even matter. Like,
it's y'all lame East Coast people that was 2 in the morning.
Old Bones still make it. Old Bones still make it.
No, I love the East Coast. I mean, I'm from Cleveland. I love the East. But yeah, man, good game next week. Hopefully, we get a good one. We had a good one tonight. It's unfortunate that it was spoiled by the delay, and we will never know how it really would have played out if the momentum of the game had not been stopped. But hey, it's always next time. Before we get out of here, AP, man, let me know where to find you, what you got going on.
So, Saturday, Sunday, lock it in. Rec Room Sports Hub. Doing college football bets on Saturday, NFL bets and fantasy football, player props, all that good stuff. On Sunday, Tuesday, back on the Rec Room with y'all here on Tuesday night, and then whatever else happens throughout the week, of course, as I continue to try to find a job.
Just stay away from the Cowboys highlights. That's all we ask. You've had your fill.
I've had my fill for the night.
I'm Marv. What you got for the folks so we get out of here?
What? Hey, man, y'all just come on back tomorrow because we're going to be talking about, obviously, football's back, but we're going to go, 20?
Yeah, 20? The 20 list.
Are we, am I doing 10? You doing 10? 20?
Nah, 20. We both doing 20.
I got you.
Yeah, the 20 potential halftime max. I don't know if you did it. I disqualify people who've already done it. So people who've already done it are not on my list. It's like people we've never seen before.
Oh, is that that was just your criteria or just?
That's what I tried to do. I mean, it just made sense.
Yeah, because for me, I don't even know if I got that brain capacity. Because I don't mind some repeats if they was fired. You know what I'm talking about? So
yeah, for me, I just tried to do people who had never done it before.
I got you.
Who have never headlined. Now, if they were like a guest with somebody, I gave them a pass. But I just tried to pick people who didn't headline.
Got you.
But I said that was just me. You know, your list complete. And we'll be joined by K Pierce TV. They'll be hopping on with us.
Nice.
So we'll be doing that. We'll close with that. We're also going to talk about this whole Clippers paying Kawhi under the table deal. Yeah, we're going to talk about Steve Ballmer.
Making news for all the wrong reasons. For 100, Alex.
Are we surprised a billionaire tried to, play with the money in a different type of way? That's not.
No, but
come on, man.
Nah, it's always something though when it comes to the fore, when it's exposed.
Pablo Torres be getting y'all, boy.
He do. Let's quit playing with that boy.
Hey, y'all better stop. Whoever. Hey. If Pablo come asking questions, you better be buttoned up because Pablo been killing y'all. And we gotta get some security around my man Pablo. Hey, for real. No, I'm being for real. Like these cats got deep pockets.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They rub elbows with the right people. I mean, they say, "Hey, man, Pablo, man, you keep exposing more and more. Boy, we gonna have." I'm just saying, hey, we done seen enough movies, and movies is just a reflection of reality.
Hey,
just saying.
Yep.
Protect
man.
Pablo.
I was saying I won't have a say in this, but if there was one act I would like to see in the Super Bowl, it would be Metallica because I'm a metalhead. So
protect Pablo.
I would try not to be influenced by what you just said.
Hey, it's in Santa Clara, and they're from Santa Clara. So, although unfortunately, instead of getting a halftime show, we're just getting Taylor Swift's Waiting. So that's all we're getting this year. Not even a concert, just a wedding. In the middle of a game. In the middle
Stop
of a
it.
football game.
Get some help.
Hey, we'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man.
Yeah, bro, you're not there.
Hey, thank you.
Hit
Hey,
that like button.
yeah, do all that. Hey, man, it's been real. Send me Sosa this joint.
Hey, shout out to everybody who watched on Twitter/X. Hey, make sure y'all click the button, go to the YouTube and subscribe. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, the X audience is strong tonight, so but y'all heard it, man. Hey, we out. Come back tomorrow. See who we think should be performing at the Super Bowl. See how we think Steve Ballmer should be spending his money, and whatever else we want to rant about. Oh yeah, and our favorite segment, the STFU. So other than that,
To every media personality outlet everywhere, please, you know what to do.
And to every Cowboys fan that think y'all good without Micah Parsons,
Stop it. Get some help.